welcome to episode 118 of our Family Travel Australia series. This episode, we continue our travels along Western Australia's stunning coral coast. We say goodbye to the Ningaloo Reef, but not before enjoying the pristine waters of Turquoise Bay and a boat cruise into Yardie Creek Gorge. Then we travel 900 kilometres south, stopping at stunning Coral Bay, famous for their manta ray swims. And we spend a few days exploring the sleepy seaside village of Kalbarri. We visit the national park, renowned for its incredible beauty, unique sandstone formations, abundant wildflowers, and world-class Skywalk experience. Plus, we share our top 5 picks for Christmas gifts for every happy camper. Be sure to subscribe and join us for all of the adventure. Living in our tiny home on wheels, 17 square metres, can have some challenges sometimes, particularly around gift giving. Now, with Christmas just around the corner, we are doing our best to stick to a couple of rules that we set for ourselves when we first hit the road, and they're actually really good tips to consider if you are planning a celebration on the road. Firstly, does it have a dual use? Will it add value to our lifestyle and our experience? And will it stand the test of time? We always choose quality over quantity in that we only want to pay for a product once. Okay, here are our top 5 picks for Christmas gifts for happy campers. Number 1, Nakie 100% recycled hammocks. We absolutely love our Nakie. It is practical, easy to use, and weighs less than 1 kilo, so is an awesome addition for any weight-conscious traveller. And if you want to check out Paul's full review for his Nakie hammock, click the link in the description below. Okay, number 2, doTerra essential oils. These are our go-to for staying healthy, better sleep, improved energy, less stress, and eco-friendly cleaning in the van. Now, there are loads of options to choose from when getting started. Our pick for this Christmas would be the perfect travel companion, the Family Essentials Kit. And with every purchase of this kit, we will send you a Christmas gift of this perfect little mini diffuser. Great for your RV lifestyle. Number 3, Ground Dog's Awning Anchor Kit. This is our number 1 product for peace of mind and safety. We use it every single day when setting up our awning and absolutely love it. Number 4, Tidy Turf Mats. These are perfect for keeping the sand, the dust, the dirt out of your rig and come in a wide range of sizes, or you can have a custom size created to suit your needs. Number 5, Sand Pals. Lightweight, eco-friendly beach toys that the little kids and the big kids will love and be entertained for hours. Now, all of these products have a feel-good discount code, so jump on over to our website, allthews.thefeelgoodfamily.com.au to get yourself or that someone special the perfect gift. Happy camper, happy Christmas.
There you go. You are spot on. You never know what you're going to get with Jasper's intros. But yes, it is certainly windy. But we've been tipped off to head down to Turquoise Bay. It's only 5 minutes down the road from our campsite here at Osprey. And apparently it is protected in these kind of windy conditions. So we've got all our snorkel gear. I cannot wait to get in.
Oh, that water. I mean, it sounds amazing.
It's called Turquoise Bay, so it should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I think maybe they should add windy afternoon to the weather forecast.
Yeah, look, and that is pretty well what you get here. If you're going to get out and enjoy the ocean side, you'd probably better do it before 11 a.m.
Yeah,
midday.
not this time of year anyway.
Anyway, I'll see how Turquoise Bay goes. Okay, we've just got back from our tour, which was the Yardie Creek boat tour. Fantastic.
Yeah, it was really great.
Yeah.
The environment is spectacular.
Yeah.
Yardie Creek and the Gorge is just beautiful, and it's a protected zone. So really the only way that you can get into the creek and witness the wildlife that we'll talk about is either if you've got your own kayak or stand-up paddleboard, or if you go on the tour with Ash. So it really is value for money, $40 an adult.
That's right, and if you're 5 and under, anyone 5 and under? Was that you, mate?
Yeah.
Free. How good is that? And you got some freebies as well. What'd you get?
Yep, I got an activity pack.
Good stuff.
I got a book.
Yeah.
I got like little figures. I got, I got crayons and a card and everything.
Okay.
And something was missing.
What?
Lollipop.
Yeah, well,
Going down.
Going down, all right.
that disappeared very quickly, didn't it?
Yes, that's that was a cool gift for Ash to give the kids on board. And
I felt that he included the kids actually really well. There was only a few kids on board.
Yeah.
But it was booked out. So if you are going to book this tour, it's limited seats and only limited cruises depending on the weather and what's going on. It is the only tour that you can do along the Cape Range.
Yes.
So that's probably why else it's so popular.
Yeah.
Ash barely took a breath, I have to say. I've never heard anyone speak so quickly.
Yes,
It was amazing, the
was
information.
full commentary.
Full commentary for the entire hour. So he's not only covering off the wildlife and flora, fauna, he's covering off the history through the ages, including Indigenous history, which I thought was really interesting. Again, cementing this idea that they're finding and carbon dating artefacts that are over 45,000 years old in this region.
Yeah.
That blows us away.
Yeah, awesome.
They even had fish traps.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty cool. You could see through the water, but really it was just a way to harvest fishing technique that's been going on with the Aboriginal culture here for thousands of years.
Yeah, it was very cool to see that.
Wow.
Also, Ash pointed out a number of different bush tucker and Indigenous foods that grow along the Yardie Creek Gorge. The wildlife, I mean, that definitely is the highlight. You get so close to some of the wildlife that call Yardie Creek Gorge home, and you would not necessarily see them either. The wildlife here is abundant, but unless you do something like this, or you happen, to spot the emu walking down the road that we did, you really don't see too much other wildlife than the birds and, of course, out in the ocean.
They really blend in with the environment too, and I think in the colours.
Yeah.
What about those little wallabies, those rock wallabies?
Oh, so cute.
So cute. So we got to see 20, I think we counted, of the threatened black flanked rock wally.
That's it.
So cute. Little guys that live in the gorge crevices and caves. So that was really cool. So many ospreys and the huge osprey nests and juveniles, and just to get all of that information from Ash. And he's been operating this tour for 10 years. So it's almost like he knows each individual animal personally, and he knows their story, and the eagles that come and mate, and then their offspring who come back, and so that was really interesting too.
Yeah, if you're not into dad jokes, this would not be the tour for you though.
Yeah, they were thick and fast.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
By Ash's own account, he said some of his jokes are a bit of a train wreck.
Yeah, they
Actually,
were.
I thought it was a runaway train at times.
Yeah, no,
Oh my
all
God.
in good fun though.
It was good fun.
We also saw a western bowerbird. We saw some of the pied oyster catchers that also call this environment home. We saw fish, didn't we, Jasper? Plenty of fish swimming around.
I just loved being on the water again, and a very still and quiet environment. Even though it's really windy outside of the gorge. It was very calm on the water.
Yeah.
So really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was just really, really beautiful. A really beautiful 1 hour. So it's not too long, not too short. Plenty of time to get down to as far as you could go through the creek and meander our way back.
All right, I'm ready for a swim. I'm melting actually.
Yeah, get the aircon.
Aircon.
Yeah, let's go check out.
I think. Got the car. There we go. All right, ready to go. Let's do it. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, and a beautiful day. It's always a bit of a bummer when you leave a location like this on a picture perfect day. I always feel a little bit ripped off.
Yeah, no, totes needs to be like hammering with rain and grey clouds and lightning and thunder.
I'm glad the weather's perfect.
Yeah.
It just makes it easier for driving.
It is beautiful, and it's 23 degrees. How nice is that?
Amazing. All right, Jasper, highlights.
My favourite part was actually getting to have this fun and snorkel.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you see any good fish?
Oh, I saw like a starfish. I
Yes.
saw a sea snake.
Yes.
That looked like a sea with like a sea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we saw the big cucumbers, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I saw, I saw,
Some of Nemo's mates.
some Nemos. But I kind of didn't get to stay in the water for that long. But Daddy, he got like the longest time in the ocean.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a fish when I'm out there. I don't want to get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think for all of us, that would have to be the highlight, really.
Oh,
Just-
amazing. I mean, it's the reason you come out here to
Yeah.
Australia's longest fringing reef, so that you can get out there and make the most of it. The water clarity is incredible.
It is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah.
All right. Today, a medium drive day, 443 kilometres from our campsite here in Cape Range, and we're heading to Carnarvon.
Yeah. With a couple of pit stops, we're going to stop in Exmouth
Yes.
on the way.
Fill up the tanks with fresh water.
Yeah.
And also use the tum point there, and that's at the Exmouth Visitor Centre.
Yeah.
And then we'll just take it easy. If it feels like we need to stop in between and stay overnight somewhere else, there's plenty of free camps all the way along this coast.
Yeah.
And there needs to be, because the distances are hundreds and hundreds of kilometres. These are the longest distances between places I think that we have really...
Ever done.
Yeah, in WA.
Oh, it's epic.
It's like that everywhere in WA.
You feel like you're getting closer to Perth, but
Yeah.
Perth is still so far away.
Perth is actually regarded as the most remote city in the world, which is
There you
interesting.
go. I can totally understand that now. I know, Jasper, I would never have thought that either, but driving these distances in between where there's just nothing other than amazing landscape and stretches of road,
Yeah.
you can really, really see how that is the case. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. You good to go?
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Exmouth fuel station. This is actually an Ampol. It's 191.8 cents a litre for diesel. They've got the tunes absolutely cranking here, which is a nice change. I think we're almost there. It's going to be an expensive one, Katie. Wow, and it was stunning.
Oh, it is so a place I just want to go and park up for like a month.
And you easily could do that. Look, it's only 12 kilometres off the main Manila Exmouth Road and well worth the drive in, fully tarred.
Yeah.
We just stopped in there just to have lunch, and look, if we weren't on a bit of a deadline now, we are heading to Perth for a reason. We've got a couple of appointments there that we have to get to. We would, as you say, we would stop and pull up stunts for at least 2 weeks. It is incredibly stunning. They have some of the most amazing tours that you can do, including swimming with the whale sharks from here, of course, only from March to August. And they also give you the opportunity all year round to swim with the manta rays, which looks incredible.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lots of amazing sea life to experience, but just the location, it's breathtakingly beautiful.
Oh my gosh. You could be anywhere in the world on a pristine white sand beach with that colour of the water. What I loved about this was the bay creates this beautiful lagoon area that I think would be very safe for snorkeling and swimming if you've got children or if you are after a calmer water experience.
Yeah.
It just looked beautiful.
Look, it's incredibly windy. We're basically doing what I call an 80-day, which is basically sitting on 80 kilometres an hour because the crosswind is so unbelievably strong. And even down there at the beach, it is incredibly strong, but the bay comes in and is completely protected. So, and the caravan park looks
fantastic.
Look, the whole location is, I think, the perfect getaway. So
yes,
we can't really vouch for the experiences there at this point, but I can't wait to come back and spend some time here.
Oh yeah, it's been bumped up to the top of my must-do WA list.
All right, we have got about 220 kilometres ahead of us now.
Yep.
So we're about halfway through our travel day, on our way to Carnarvon. Let's get the tunes cranking. You happy, Jasper?
Yep.
Good boy. How good was that fish and chips?
Oh, fantastic.
just like you, hey?
Yep.
Yeah. I tell you what, it was well worth it. Fins. Give them a wrap. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Bye. Oi.
Hey.
What are you guys doing?
Hi. We're going to do a quick bathroom stop before we hit the road.
Oh. Wifey.
Hey.
Tell us what we're doing, where are we, what's going on?
Okay, Coral Coast Tourist Park. We're in Carnarvon, unfortunately only for one night. Drive-through site, which is really good. So I'm going to go up this way one way and then pull in here. And these are all drive-through sites. So we're on 82. So she said just pull over as close as you can to the verge there. She said I wouldn't even bother about getting Yardie out, which we won't because we're only here for one night, and then in the morning we can just straight out.
Awesome.
Yeah, swimming pool, bathrooms.
We might jump in the pool quickly, hey Jasmine?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
maybe that'll give me a chance to get some dinner happening.
Love it. They've got a sign over here that says, "We are grateful for the wind." Why? Keeps the flies and mozzies away. We get a cooler summer. It's great conditions for kiting or for windsurfing. And your washing will dry in 20 minutes.
I love that. Actually, I've got washing to hang, so that's awesome.
All right, let's go. Goodbye and good morning, because it is 7:30 a.m. and we are on the road.
It's unbelievable.
It truly is. Just a quick pit stop and overnight, just to get some rest in before hitting the road again today. We've got another 442 kilometres today.
Yeah, yeah.
434 kilometres yesterday.
Something like that. Really similar, actually.
Yeah. You can see why there's 7 caravan parks here, because it's, I guess, in the middle of
nowhere.
True. No disrespect, Carnarvon Nights.
No, I mean, it is the major hub between Geraldton, Perth and Exmouth. So if you're doing that drive, chances are you have to stop in Carnarvon.
7 caravan parks.
Amazing.
They all get a pretty good rap. We stayed at the Coral Coast. It was just, pick one.
Yeah, exactly. The Coral Coast is the closest one into town. We just basically drove through and got to that one. It was the end of the line, but
Pretty well.
Fantastic. It was $44 a night. The lovely lady on the front counter put Jasper in as an infant, so we didn't have to pay for him, which is always appreciated.
Yeah, bonus.
We didn't rock up until 5 o'clock. Drive-through site. How good is that when you're only doing a one-nighter and you know you're going to hit the road early the next day?
Yeah, the drive-through sites were quite different, really. It was just at the end of the lane.
Yeah, it's like they turned one of the laneways, the streets, into drive-through area, which was great. Made
Do you
it
know,
easy.
something that was a first for us was that instead of reception telling us to, be careful of petty theft, as they call it, we saw a police patrol go round early evening, around 6:30.
Yeah.
I said, okay, that's interesting. And then we got a text, and it said, "Good evening. Please know that unfortunately we've experienced some petty theft lately. Please lock away your valuables and make sure your car is locked."
Yeah.
It's a good way of doing it.
Yeah, definitely. Proactive, nice message.
Yeah. Have a good evening. That's right.
Yeah. But, great.
It was quiet. No problem at all. We've just filled up with fuel. It was $1.79.6 a litre for diesel. Katie did my job and cleaned the windows. The car is still covered in salt, as are we. I feel like we're still salty.
I know, we all need a massive scrub. In fact, we probably need to go through the car wash with the windows down.
like yesterday, that movie.
yeah, when
Remember that, Jasper?
He's not keen.
No way.
Windows
But no, the car and the van are filthy, and there's salt water and sand and dirt everywhere, so looking forward to having a proper clean.
All right. Look, Carnarvon has some pretty major attractions, some pretty interesting facts. 80% of WA's food produce comes from here. It is the food bowl.
The food bowl of WA. I love that.
Didn't know that.
I'm really looking forward to when we do come back through this way and we've got more time and we're not racing to get to Perth, as we mentioned, to be able to get out, because there's so many farms that you can go, farm gates, and there's even a trail that you can drive, and it's called the Fruit Loop Trail,
Great
which
name.
I think would be awesome and lots of fun.
Do you know something else that's cool here is that it is the other major communication dish that helped beam those first steps from man on the moon. So we visited parks. They have got the Carnarvon Space and Technology Museum here as well, which would be worth a visit, I think.
Yeah, for sure, next time.
Obviously, the more infamous attention that Carnarvon's got in this last few weeks has been around the missing girl, Cleo Smith. We have to say we have been blown away with the amount of community awareness and posters everywhere. You pull up to rest stops, you pull up to petrol stations. The interesting thing is that the miracle happened this week. We saw her obviously safe and well, and I'm sure there's going to be some more questions and answers right now for everyone. But as a parent, we were just, we were, as many Australians I'm sure, shedding tears of joy that this miracle that she's alive. But what I was going to say was that everywhere you go now, the posters have been left up. And instead what it says now is it's got love hearts around her and it says, welcome home, everywhere in Carnarvon.
Even the big,
our little girl's back.
Yeah, the big billboards out the front of, the Mitre 10. And, it's so beautiful to see that community spirit. And, it just...
What an incredible miracle. I just can't think of another word for it.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. We are on our way. It should be a pretty easy drive day. We decided to leave relatively early just to get a jump on things, and then hopefully we'll get there just after lunch, around lunch, and be able to have a fairly relaxed afternoon in Kalbarri. Can't wait.
Awesome.
All right. You good, Jasper? You still waking up, buddy? Yeah, bless you, mate. All right. I might play some calming music, hey? You can close your eyes.
Can I?
Not you.
What is this? We haven't been in this until we left Alice Springs, I think.
Look, we've gone from minimums of 24 with highs of 40, 41 to 12 degrees this morning. For a Queenslander, that is freezing.
I know. What's going on, WA?
All good. Okay, we are excited. Where are we heading out, Jasper?
We are heading to
Kalbarri
National Park.
That's the one. Okay, and this looks pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
The national park literally meets the ocean. It's quite unique for this part of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And there are river gorges. There is a beautiful, very famous location called Nature's Window.
Mm-hmm.
There are skywalks.
The new Skywalk looks unbelievable. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it is incredible.
Yeah.
And I think the only interesting thing about this is that it's outside of your WA National Parks pass. So I guess you've got to pay for those skywalks somehow. I think it's $15 for a vehicle.
Yeah.
I think. Anyway, we'll soon find out. All right, ready to go and have some fun?
Yeah.
Get some amazing pictures. It has been relentlessly blowing a gale.
Oh, so windy.
But It is this one little window this morning of about 3 or 4 hours where it is, I mean, there isn't a breath of air. It is still.
Yep, stunning.
Look, back in April in 2021, there was an unexpected weather event that was so severe. A cyclone came through here and literally flattened this town, which is quite devastating for this community, and you can see it everywhere. Everything is still covered in tarps. Trees are still knocked down or cut down, and
still so many businesses closed and just trying to recover.
I'm sure there's
amazing.
many people who just walked away. They would not have been prepared for a cyclone this far south. So look, they're open. We would say come here and visit. It is really a beautiful location, and they need that Aussie spirit and support. So come and spend your dollars if you can.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. All right, let's get on with it. Our caravan park is called
The Anchorage.
That's the one. There's a couple of caravan parks on the beachfront.
Yeah.
No reason really for picking. They both had great reviews, and great. We're right on the front, so we can see the water, which is beautiful.
Yeah, it's really lovely. The outlook is really beautiful. The whole main strip of Kalbarri is beautiful, and it'd be so nice to go and enjoy it this morning for a couple of hours without the wind.
Yeah.
And just take in the views from the cliff tops as well. I think it'd be awesome.
All right, we'll try and get some shots up there as well. Okay, let's go. Adventure.
Bye.
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 Nature's window. Skywalk. Yeah. Let's go. All right, Jasper. You happy?
Yep.
Good stuff.
I got him and my lunch.
You brekkie. Okay, time to say goodbye to Kalbarri.
What a beautiful spot.
It really is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's incredibly windy.
Well, this time of year it is, that is for sure.
God.
We did have some pockets though, a few mornings where the wind
Very little
was
pockets.
really low. So that was the ideal time to get out and explore.
Yeah.
And today's Perla, of course, we're leaving.
Yeah. We did make the most of those 3-4 hour blocks in the morning. That national park is fantastic. I now fully understand why it's $15 for a vehicle to get in.
Outside of the WA Parks Pass.
Yeah. So the Skywalk is world class.
Oh my
Absolutely fair to say that.
goodness. Amazing.
And it's fully accessible. So if you're in a wheelchair, a mobility device, stunning location to visit. It's a short distance from the car park to the actual experience.
Yeah.
And once you're in there, it's free. There is a cafe. Unfortunately, that was closed while we were there. But
Just for the week.
wow, we were there for the first 15 minutes by ourselves.
Oh, so beautiful.
Wow.
So beautiful. The national park itself is just gorgeous, and we still saw so many of the wildflowers that I think the prime time to see the wildflowers in Kalbarri is August, September.
Yeah.
But there was so much colour, wasn't there? It was just stunning.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but I was blown away. So
Yeah.
nature's window, a 500 metre walk. It is a steep descent at first, down some stairs and then flat.
Yeah.
And again, really, really beautiful.
Just again, yeah, beautiful environment. Interestingly, some fellow family travellers that we caught up with in Kalbarri said to us it reminded them of the Kings Canyon Rim Walk, and it wasn't until we got out to nature's window that I went, oh my goodness, I can really see this. They do have a 9-kilometre loop walk that you can do at Kalbarri, which we have put on our list for when Jasper's a little bit older as well. But at this time of year, you have to have started that by 7 a.m. because it gets so hot in the national park.
Yeah.
But that would be amazing to do.
You found a cave.
Well, short. I'm sure back in the day people used to use this as camp spots.
I think you're right. It's got a little bit of protection from the wind.
Yeah.
You could have lit a little fire just up there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Look, all Kalbarri needs now is visitors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's really missing.
Yeah.
They are rebuilding, but to rebuild they need a bit of help, I think.
Yeah.
And that is by people coming and spending their money, having some dinners, going to the pub, you know, getting some money into the economy there. But look, it is a stunning seaside location and it'll thrive again before too long.
Yes.
We're on our way to Geraldton.
Yeah, not far down the road today, about 155 kilometres from Kalbarri. There's 2 ways out of Kalbarri, and we've taken the ocean
Scenic route.
Yes, so hopefully we'll stop along the way to pick up some more footage at a couple of locations. Only a couple of hours drive.
Love it. It's the shortest distance we've done in about 2 months.
Oh my goodness, yes.
All right, let's get on with it. Geraldton, we'll see how we go. We might stay there overnight or a couple of nights, but we are certainly getting closer to Perth. 577 clicks to Perth from Kalbarri, so
Closest we've ever been back.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Jasper. Bye. Next week on Family Travel Australia. thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share our channel. And if you'd like more information on full-time RV travel and living, visit our website, thefeelgoodfamily.com.au. There you'll find loads of free resources, our weekly podcast, caravan cooking recipes, our monthly Go RV magazine articles and much more. We look forward to seeing you next week. Take care of yourself and your family, and happy trails.
Leaving Kalbarri.
Gee, we had a great time.
Yeah, really, really awesome. We had a mixed bag of weather. Let me start again. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it is November, but we did have pockets of beautiful, still sunshiny 23 degree.
Wow. She's doing well this morning. Okay, take 17.
Oh my God.
Good morning, everyone. Jasper is having a morning off. Back there on the iPad. We've said goodbye. Izzy's toy time. Still got the internet cranking, which is great as we get closer to her.
We really need Jasper on these cameras to save our asses.
Where's your smile? Oh, is that really your smile?
I want to do fishy lips.
Okay.